Okay, so quick update. It has been 6 weeks since my my initial video. So on January 12th, 6 weeks ago, more or less, I said I wanted to start my an inch a month hair growth journey, trying to get up to an inch of growth a month. And last time I did the length check. So I decided to do another length check because I have to get a trim today. I just decided to blow out my hair and I realized it's time to get a trim because I'm gonna keep doing that inch a month as a goal and seeing how close I can get to it. So in the 6 weeks it's been, I have reached an inch. So if you look at my older video, and I'll try and play this before or side by side, my bangs were to my chin. So now my bangs with a bad trim or with bad ends is about an inch longer. So chin actually stopping here. So as your hair grows out, when you need a trim, you start to notice, okay? So then the second length point was the front of my hair, which was just at the curve of my armpit. So it was previously just right at the bend of my armpit. So now at the bend of my armpit, I have this much extra hair, which is about an inch, maybe a little bit more because my ends were a couple different lengths. So now we have, trying to find some more that shows the difference, because like my hair was cut into a bob. So so now it's past the curve of my armpit. And then my hair in the back was more of the true bob length. So hair in the back was to my collarbone here, right? And now this is hair in the back. There's a couple different lengths going on. So maybe this is good. I'm trying to find a piece that's really truly the back. There we go. So collarbone here, and this is about an inch of hair. Usually your thumb, the tip of your thumb to the curve of your thumb is usually about an inch. So as you can see, right at an inch. So my hair from the hair growth routine that I showed you before was, so you can watch that video. So the hair growth routine has been successful. And so far I am at a inch every 6 weeks. So in 3 months time, I should grow about 2 inches of hair or more. And I'm gonna show you the back and side since my hair is straighter. So we can actually use the length check feature on the back. So looking straight ahead, because sometimes people, when they do these videos, they do this and try and act like their hair grew a whole bunch. So let's just see if I can tug where straight head, my hair is just right at the top of my bra strap from the parts I can reach, which is probably the front. I'm trying to tug at the middle. Oh, no, it's still about bra strap length. So what I'm gonna do is keep the shirt on and I'm gonna go get a trim real quick. And when I get back, we're gonna see where I'm at. And then I'm gonna give it another 6 weeks and I'll check back in and I should have really nice healthy ends. And if I need to trim another inch, because I think I'm gonna ask for them to trim about an inch off, no more than an inch. And even out the front, because the back is way different. So to maybe match the front and the back, so we just start, right there. Then from there, we'll get the numbers and see where it's at. So I will see you after my trim, and I'm praying to God that I don't get one of those scissor happy stylists, because I just need someone to cut off a 1/2 inch to an inch at best, not a sliver over, because I'm happy to get another trim in 12 weeks. And then from there, maybe every 4 months or something, because I don't need to trim my hair the way I take care of it. It's just that I have a bunch of dead ends from wearing my hair in locks for so long. And so my hair health is kind of impacted from that. So I'm gonna go put a prayer up for me, and I will catch you and then in the follow-up. So be right back. Okay, so I am back from the stylist, and time to show you how it went. I think she respected my wishes. I don't like going to salons. There's always, you know, interesting energy there. So that's usually the thing I have to like work through, but I got myself a little trimmy trim. She trimmed my bangs. So now the starting point for my bangs is back to chin length, where it pretty much was just a little bit longer. I think it was like just like a centimeter or two longer. And then she cut my hair pretty much, it's just a little bit above the curve of my, so I lost maybe a 1/4 inch with the trim back to the starting length. And then, no, this side, yeah, I'd say about, look, because my armpit curves here, so I lost maybe about half, let's go with a 1/2 inch in the front. And she said, you know, she could take more off the back and this area where it's kind of the graduated, like wispies, but I told her I'd just be back in 12 weeks, where I suspect I'll grow another inch of hair and then end up around like my original length. Because I guess I lost a little bit of length, but here's what it looks like in the back. I don't know if I'll, looking straight ahead, and a little tuggy tug, I'm not sure. Whatever this is. So I've lost some inches, but it looks neat, you know, it looks thick again. And that looks way better to me. It looks good. And now I can enjoy the flat iron, because before I wasn't comfortable wearing my hair down, even though it was, you know, straight, because the ends were just so, you know, questionable. So now if I'm walking around, I don't mind letting my hair blow in the wind. All right, so I will report back in, sorry, there's something on my eyeball, probably a piece of hair. But yeah, it took her all of 5 minutes to trim my hair. And it's always easier. I was watching videos. One sec. You wanna go outside? Yeah, you can go. Go on. Go on. Okay, so it took her just a few minutes to cut my hair, which was great. The energy of the salon was 50-50. I just don't know. I think stylist culture sometimes has a lot of like negative vibes. So I'm gonna be chilling from here. But also, I was gonna show you something that I was doing to really measure growth. So, because I really wanna know what's going on with my growth factor, and I dyed my hair just a week ago. This really pretty like cherry red. You can barely see it on my ends. And as it grows out, it'll just look like a natural highlight. But I put the hair line, or the line of demarcation, right at my roots. And I try to keep as much of my gray hair untouched, because I love my gray hair. I like the way it's coming in. But if you look here, you can see this has only been a week. And so as my hair grows out over the next 6 weeks, I actually have a way of really being able to measure growth factor. Okay, so that is everything for this mini check-in. I thought I'd do this every 12 weeks, but maybe every 6 weeks, just so I can tell you the haps, because now I've figured out that I'm growing my hair at least about an inch or so in a 6-week span, and maybe I can close in to get to 1.5 inches or something like that. So please refer to my initial video for my hair goals 2025, 1 inch a month, to see exactly how I'm getting my length coming in. All right, I will catch you in the next episode. Thank you for stopping by Graceful 40s Wellness, and I'm so glad to have had a visit from you. Are you growing your hair? Tell me in the comments below. How's your growth pattern looking? Are you finding success? What kind of things are you trying? Let's share the goods. All right, take great care, and I'll catch you in the next episode.